Okay, good. So I have to do got it on there. So we're going to do faces again this week.
Okay.
So just go. Um, we'll just go very simply. So just draw a sort of like an upside down egg.
Mm.
Then I'm going to do a light line down the middle, vertical,
Ooh.
and then a line across in the middle.
So when I did my vertical line,
Uh huh.
one side is like nice and chubby, and the other side is like super skinny. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Really shows.
It'll make an
Yeah.
interesting effect.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you can use a ruler to measure it exactly, but I just like to eyeball it. And so this is using the Greek measurements. I think it's the Greeks. Could be the Romans, but the Romans just copied everything the Greeks did. Okay, so now with the eyes, so the eyes are going to be on the middle, but also the eyes are going to be 5 widths, and you can see I'm off a little bit, but that's okay. So there should be this width should be an eye width, that should be an eye width, then there's going to be another eye width, then another eye width, and that's the fifth one. You see what I mean? So there's one eye
Yeah.
width, two, three. That's a little bit long. Four, five. Um, yeah, I wouldn't worry if it's not quite right. It doesn't matter too much. And you might as well put the eyeball, the pupil.
Whew.
And here I cheat a little bit. So I leave a little portion that's going to be white in the middle of the pupil. It just makes for a good effect.
Yep. Sure does.
Just leave a little bit white. And of course, the middle of the pupil is a lot darker than the outside of the eye. The outside of the pupil, I should say. To get something like that. Yeah, let me hold.
Oh, yeah, right.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
nice. I made my first one like way too dark, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, might as well put in the eyebrows, something like that. And now the nose is usually the tip of the nose, the bottom of the nose where the nose meets is usually halfway between the eyes and the bottom of the chin. So just sort of get that measurement there. And then the bottom of the lip is going to be halfway again from the bottom of the nose to the bottom lip. And usually when I'm doing it, I just use my fingers like this and check out there, and then here to the nose. Yeah, it's approximately right. Nobody's exact. I shouldn't say that. And then, of course, it also depends if the face is tilted to one side or turned to one side or up or down or anything like that. And then let's do the nose. And this is how I've been doing my noses. I just do that part there and that part there. So it's just like brackets, right?
Okay.
About the width of what a nose is, and that's impossible to do.
Mm.
But
Is it the same as, but like the from I don't know, you
yeah,
guys or
yeah, if you look at mine, that's about where
yeah.
I've done. That's where about it's lined up, and then for the tip, so I don't go all the way from here from this point, not from there. I do it a little bit inside, and then just let it drop there, and then another arch there.
Oh.
So
Okay. Yeah, because I've been noticing your noses look quite good. Okay.
and then for the lips, so so it's some sort of M shape like that. I might have done mine a little too. No, that's okay. And when if you're going from a photograph, you can measure where the nostrils line up with the eyes and where the mouth lines up with the eyes as well. So if you like, if I just look at my where my corners of my mouth, they sort of line up almost halfway between where the pupils are. So then got the line there, and then another curve there. Some shading there. I shouldn't be shading, sorry.
uh,
Okay, you can put those there. I'm just rounding it up as well.
Mm.
And then the ears, so the ears go from the middle of the eyes down to about where the bottom of the nose is. And once again, you can go with a light stroke, and that way you can define it more as you carry on. And I just usually just put a little bit of shading there. And we'll leave this person bald. And then just start in the shading. So start doing the bridge of the nose. thicken up the eyebrows a bit. Go around the eyes. You can do a couple on the top and the bottom. Most people have eye bags and an eyelid. And sometimes if I've done one of my eyes too big, I'll do the eyelid on the inside part to try and shape it up so they look more level, so to speak. Like here, I can do that, and just use a little bit of shading in the corners. And there's that. Put a little bit of shading under the nose, a little bit under the bottom lip. Make the top lip a little bit darker. And then for the nose, for the tip, I'll sort of shade around. Something like that, so it gives an impression that it's three-dimensional. Probably give it a little bit more here. So it sort of comes out like that.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Huh.
So let's see how you gals did.
Hmm.
Mercedes? Oh, very good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting the three.
Yeah, at the very beginning, I
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
That's
But I
right.
think
That's
if
right.
you keep on practicing,
Yeah.
uh, because before I don't know how to do the nose.
Uh
Exactly.
huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
See?
very nice.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's nice.
yeah.
Very
You see her
nice.
crooked face? Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Mhm. See, so
Yeah.
yeah, it looks
tip,
really. Yeah.
that shading just below the tip of the nose, it
Mm-hmm.
really
Yes.
makes
Makes the
it.
nose pop out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then usually the cheekbones. Oh,
Mm.
there's usually I don't know what they call this part, but there's usually this
Right.
part too. And on the bottom lip too, I'll sometimes shade it in and just leave a highlight.
Right.
I'll show you when. And and then there's usually a little part here. And of course, when you do it from a photograph, everybody's shading is going to be a little bit different depending on where the light's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, I'm just sort of thinking of a standard standard light bulb above. And the neckline's usually below the eyes somewhat.
Outside of the eye, kind of? That's what it looks like on yours, is that what
It's sort of the outs. It might, yeah. I think you're right. It does look a little thin, but there is good. There, I was watching something, and it was saying something about women's necks are a little bit closer together than guys' necks. Of course, it's not always the case. And then I just put a little bit of shading under there. And I'll usually just put a little bit of like like there's a like he or she's wearing a shirt or something. And we've done the drapery, so if you want to put a few creases in there, you can, because it helps for the piece.
I don't have room for clothes. My head.
Oh,
My head takes up the whole space.
oh yeah. Uh, oh yeah, on top of the head, usually. So there's always a highlight around. If the light's from top, there's usually a highlight which is sort of like that. So I just shade around it. And if you look carefully, you'll see the shading is usually different on both sides of the head. And then there's usually a little bulge just over the eyebrows, so it's highlighted too. Oops, I've drawn my like circle. And then it's a little highlight around the cheeks. Yeah, and that's about.
Lovely, yeah.
I don't know if you can just see a little hint of a it's almost like a bulge, which is what I've tried to create, and then the highlight. So there's a highlight in the middle, highlight just over the eyebrows, highlight on the cheeks, and highlight on the nose. Then a little bit of highlight on the chin, just below the lower lip.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah, really, Jazz.
yeah. Let's see how you guys did. Mercedes.
Oh yeah, look at
Very
that.
nice.
You
Very
really
nice.
great.
Oh,
Very good.
good.
Yeah, I'm better at it now. Before I couldn't do it.
Oh,
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I just get better and
Yeah.
better.
oh, very nice. Then.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Because as you practice shading,
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
beautiful.
and you both got the highlights. Let's put them all up together.
Let's see.
Yeah, yeah. See, I can see the highlights in your pieces too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that gives it that dimensionality.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, just
That's right.
practice.
Yeah.
I will often take pictures on my cell phone,
Oh.
and because when you take it on a cell phone, it's really easy to expand it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'll show you on here. So, hold on. Somebody was showing a cell phone the other day, and I thought, wow, that is so close. So you see,
Oh, I
Right.
see.
so you see.
Did you take that picture? How, you didn't take that picture though. It did just.
No, I took it from the Facebook cover, but you see,
Yeah. Yeah.
so if I want to really pin into the details
Hmm.
of where the shading is,
Right.
Oh, yeah. That's
I
a great idea to just take
you
a
can
picture
just
and then
go get really close
yeah.
and do it.
Hmm.
You can do that on the computer too, right? Just
Yeah,
zoom
yeah,
in
you can
on.
do it on the
Yeah. Yeah.
computer. I actually did one last night of this portrait, and
Oh.
but I was using a different pencil. I was using a big fat graphite stick, and it looked
Oh.
more like
Oh,
Tony Soprano. Okay.
Tony Soprano.
Okay, we're at 4:30. I'll phone Jim and find out why he didn't attend today.
Ready
Okay,
for
okay.
we'll
the
see
Thank
new
you.
you.
time.
Yeah,
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Jazz. Thanks,
Yeah.
Mercedes. That was a lot great.
I'm
Really.
getting to learn how to do it. So that's
Yes, me
wonderful. You know,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
if you
Practice.
just try shading and
Yeah,
really knowing how to
yeah,
shape the shape
yeah,
and
yeah.
where the light is. Yeah.
If you look at how your face is on the zoom camera,
Yeah.
you see the shading that's there,
Mm-hmm.
and here, and
Mm-hmm.
here, and here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's nearly always it's some areas are the same, and then the light affects it.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see
Thank
you
Thank
you.
you.
Monday.
Thank
Goodbye.
See you
you.
Monday.
Happy Easter.
Same to you, Mercedes. Bye.
Bye.